It is Sean Higgs coming at you. It's not the Midday Money Show live at noon Eastern, 7 days a week. No, it's not Late Night Money. That's live at midnight, 7 days a week, Eastern Time. This is Big 12 tournament time and my thoughts on the Big 12. So, I don't know, run about 10 minutes. I'll give you my thoughts here. Give me a follow. I'm Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Hit the thumbs up, maybe the thumbs down. If you're a Big 12 insider, give me your thoughts. I'm not a insider. I'm all about the number, and if it's worth a shot, that's what we're doing here. And we'll have a couple playing games, first round games, whatever. We'll talk about as well. Um, but again, we'll find spots in each game during the tournament. That's what the midday money show's about. Free picks, whether it's a college basketball, baseball, NFL, college football, hockey, NBA. Tune into the midday money show. Let's real fast. We got Central Florida, Oklahoma State, the 12-13 game. Uh, UCF just beat them, what, 77-71, I believe. Five straight loss for Oklahoma State. Is this a game I want to bet? Do I want to bet Central Florida minus like 4 or something? Yeah. Cincy, let's be honest. You beat a team 92-56, you're going to be a double-digit favorite, even though you split against them this year. Since you'll be a double-digit favorite over West Virginia. This is in Kansas City, by the way. These games. But that's about all you're gonna get out of me out of those teams. Definitely not worth a shot. Here you go. Houston. Can they compete with the big boys? Moving out of small conference. Well, you're the odds on favorite at minus 135. One of only a couple schools. I mean, you want to say Vermont or Colgate laying 2-1 is hey, these guys are laying it in the best conference of basketball. They're good. 20-3, 15-3, their losses. At Iowa State, 57-54, 68-67 at TCU. Those are in a back-to-back games, and they lost at Kansas, 78-65. And you saw how they repaid Kansas in kind. What's there? You want to take this team? I'm not gonna say no. They're Final Four bound. Do I want to lay 135? Of course not. Of course not. I'm looking for a little plus money. And here you go, because you got your little two-seed action here with Iowa State at plus 275 here. You lost that Baylor 70-68, but that was off a Kansas win. And when we're betting on games, we got to find spots. It's going to be a little letdown spot, a good bounce back spot. That was going to be a bad spot, and it was. Baylor got it done. You split versus K State. I mentioned the K State spot because you could possibly be facing K State down the road in these matchups here. So, Texas and K State battle in a 7-10 game. Texas will be a little fave there, probably let's say about a 3.5, 4 point fave, most likely. But K State, we've seen them at home as dogs win. So when they're a live dog. Now, this was a neutral. That being said, I figured I'd put it up here. Split versus K State, and they did beat Texas. Plus 275. I'm not gonna say no, but I do I want to bet that one? Not really. Here's the flavor of the last couple weeks. The Baylor Bears are plus 75. So you're plus 75, plus 750. So a good season all around. You beat Florida on neutral. You lost to Duke and Michigan State on neutrals back to back. You got 3 overtime losses on the year. Houston, Texas, Kansas State. I mean, this is a dangerous team. You don't know you don't know who's showing up with this group. Plus 750. But Kansas, the 6th seed, is lurking after the Cincy West Virginia game. And here's Kansas sitting here at a 12-1. Granted, they are not a high seed here as a 6th seed, but they have shorter odds than a couple teams in front of them in BYU and Texas Tech. Do I want to write Kansas off at 12-1? I don't know about that. Texas Tech's 21. They're the 4 seed. I don't know. I could see the next team here, BYU, the 5, moving on and getting past Texas Tech. If you want to take not a flyer, but BYU as a dog here versus Texas Tech, this team could shoot. You beat Iowa State, Baylor, you won at Kansas. Yeah, you're a pretty good team. I'm not selling this team short. At 14-1, you're looking for a little extra payday. BYU would probably be it for me here. So BYU, BYU, BYU. Texas 51. No thank you. TCU. No thank you. K State, Cincy, UCF, Oklahoma State, West Virginia. I mean, if any of these guys make it to the quarters, great season. Maybe you played yourself into a bubble. I don't think anybody played themselves into a bubble. Is that even possible with these squads here? K State possibly they have 18 wins to play themselves into a bubble spot. I guess I'm right. I mean, if you somehow go on some kind of run, let's be honest. NIT will be loaded up with a K State squad, Cincinnati, UCF might get there. It'll be 500. I mean, but yeah, no thank you to any of these. No thank you. For me, um, again, Houston is the cream of the crop, not of the conference, but of the land. They are a top program. Um, Baylor looks nice. They got some losses. They're a good team. Tough schedule. You lose to teams, but you also got to beat some teams too here, folks. So 750, I don't know. I want to say BYU because if they get hot shooting, like any team, I look at it this way: they get past Texas Tech, and maybe Houston lays an egg. Maybe Houston drops the ball a little bit, and that's tough to say. Again, they have 3 losses on the year. They have 3 losses on the year, and 9 straight wins: 9-1, 10-1, 11-1, 12-1, 13-1, 14-1, 15-1. I mean, I'm just saying. I I don't know. I don't want to say the Baylor. Everybody's on the Baylor train. You don't want 14-1? How about Kansas? Does Kansas get it right? I have no action on a future in this conference, obviously. I would have told you that. We did a couple other videos. I said, hey, let's take Lehigh plus 650. I'll tell you, I'll run off a couple right that way here in my little book. Lehigh, Little Rock did not get it done. Belmont didn't get it done. Neither did Gardner Weeb. But hey, Cleveland State's alive. So's in the horizon with Milwaukee 221s. Here, nothing. I'm sorry. Kansas, 12-1 worth a shot, or do you want to go the favorite 135, minus 135? It's up to you. I'm just giving you my 2 cents. And again, in day-to-day tournament betting, we could find winners instead. Appreciate you spending some time with me. Good luck.